word before the video begins. So I know I've been uploading every week for the past 4 weeks. Just so you know, that's not the usual upload schedule. Usually I'm only uploading one video at the start and end of every month. Mostly due to the fact that since I'm holding down a day job still, you can see more about that in the Konami lawsuit video, I kinda don't have as much time as I would like to have to upload weekly videos. I'm working on another bigger video for the end of this month, one talking about an industry that is game industry adjacent, I guess you could say. Like an industry related to it, so you can look forward to that. But yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there so you guys don't think I got hit by a truck and sent to another wall in the span of time between then and now in case I don't upload anything at all. That's typically normal. I'll try to add more stuff in here and there. But yeah, on to the video. So like your run-of-the-mill salaryman, one day I was out shopping at a family mart buying cheap chicken because it's the easiest way to get meat around here. That sounds a little wrong. And I was trying to get my usual carton of iced lemon tea in the refrigerated section of the convenience store. I happened to notice that there were a few VTuber collab drinks for Nijisanji. What interested me more was the fact that it wasn't just a collab where they replaced the cover of a drink with just the Nijisanji covers. Instead, they actually had unique drinks that they said were supposed to be inspired by the VTubers. At first I thought of it as nothing, and I figured like if it's a funny, I could just go to any other convenience store and see if there's more variety, because one thing I noticed then was that they had more than one design pattern for each of them. So I went to another few convenience stores and I realized that that was the only one that still had it in stock. So in a state of utter panic and for the meme of it, I just bought out the entire stock, which as you can imagine was just a little bit awkward, you know, especially since I bought it at a convenience store that was near my workplace, so the person at the counter probably has seen me there quite a few times and now they actually know, and I've just outed myself as some kind of weirdo buying like huge amounts of collector anime drinks in the store instead. So needless to say, anime collab drinks or foods in general aren't exactly new. However, I wanted to see how good this actually was, because when it comes to collab drinks and foods in general, they either tend to be really good because they just rebranded some other very good thing as the thing for the collab, or it just ends up being very bad because the people who prepared it aren't exactly very skilled. And what better way to do it than to get the help of my good friend over here. There's barely any space, this table is really small, but so let us give a round of applause to my good friend over here, the unemployed salaryman. Actually, it's the overworked whatever, it's fine. Just sit down already. Okay. So I'm glad to see that you could join us today. Yes, me, I have to say, it is quite an honor to be here as well. I might not be able to see much and breathing might be difficult because of the mask and the sunglasses, but I have to say, I heard you are a professional consumer of liquids, as they call here. Well, yes, I am. Truth be told, I am quite a professional consumer of liquids. I have been consuming liquids every day for the entirety of my life, without fail. In fact, I don't think I've gone a day without drinking something. And like all human beings, I initially started out with milk, but I soon graduated to drinking water. And it just so happens that my mom used to work in Coca-Cola as well, so at an early age, I was introduced to the world of soft drinks, so I got quite a head start, as you can imagine, in terms of consuming liquids. So when I first moved to Japan, I was quite a poor individual. I didn't have much money to my name. And so aside from the fact that I was bulk cooking vegetables to eat 14 days a week, once a week, just because I had a little bit of money left over, I was able to scrape a little bit of it and use it to go to Family Mart and purchase something good. It's just too poor and it had to be a luxury in my life instead of a more common good like it is nowadays. That was pretty dark, but at least today you get to cheer yourself up a little, because I have here prepared for you 3 very special VTuber collab drinks that were from Family Mart, your alma mater, so we can say, and you can compare them and see how good they are compared to the wonderful drinks that you have consumed across your life. Well, hello everyone, it's me, I'm back. It's your favorite salaryman here. Probably not, but still, get to try out the 3 drinks. So in preparation for this, I managed to try my best to keep my palate clean to ensure that I'll get the maximum amount of taste out of this. So as you can see, they're all lined up here on top of my emergency can of corn in case an earthquake actually brings the entire house down and the entire country goes into a paralysis. So anyway, let's give this 3 drinks a try. The one that's closest to me now is Tsukino Miko's drink. What is it? Injo Seisofo peach tea. So this is something like a seiso peach tea. If you need any understanding of what the word seiso means, you can probably go and watch the music video by Nanas. That would probably give you a good guide on what it means.
Yes, but actually no.
So the name gives me the impression that this is gonna be just a pure peach tea sort of thing. Maybe I shouldn't try to step through the top in case I poke through her head. Right, this works too. I don't know how visible this is, but as you can see, it's a very normal color of tea. Nothing too crazy in terms of the color. I was expecting it to be lighter since from what I remember of like iced peach tea that you could get at the convenience store. Like Lipton's iced peach tea was a lot clearer than this. Well, suffice to say, it's a lot better than what Lipton has, to be honest. It's very mellow and smooth. Like I'm drinking an actual light fruit tea instead, something closer to an apple fruit tea, for example. Which is quite surprising considering the fact that this, according to the ingredient list on the back at least, is made up of 22% peach juice. Which you probably would know if you drink a lot of fruit juice as well, but for certain types of fruits, the juice tends to be a bit more sticky and it clings to your throat a little more. But this was actually smooth to the point that it felt like I was drinking a very normal cup of apple juice instead. Which it could just be me not having enough exposure to peach in general, but this was quite a surprising experience simply due to the fact that peach for me is usually something that tends to be more heavy and sticks to the throat more, but this was so smooth it just went down the throat completely fine. So I would rate this a Moon Bunny out of 5. So I don't know if she actually had any involvement in deciding of the flavor of the drink or like where the ingredients would be sourced from, but if she did help to source where the peach came from, I'd like to try some of her peaches. What? Oh wait, no! Oh no, that just got everywhere. I hope it didn't. Oh no, it's on my sleeve. Ah! Let's see, my sleeve is covered in peach. I would actually need to get this sent to a wash since like in Japan it's probably easier for me to bring it to a dry clean. This bit was only funny for a few seconds and now I'm genuinely worried about creating a mess. I'm ready for the next drink, which is haha! Higuchi Kaede's dlroW Yasashisa Manten Yo Mix. So this is, I'm guessing this is meant to be a mix of a bunch of different like fruits, although it doesn't say here what the fruits are. I mean, it probably is gonna say on the back as well, but I'm not gonna read it for now. Let's just give it a shot. We'll see if my professional palate, forged from the powers of Family Mart, are able to discern what is in this. I don't feel like there's still fucking peach stuck on me. Then I guess she really got her peach all over me, huh? I'm gonna have to clean this all up later. This is not as fun as I thought it would be. I mean, that what I'm doing itself is fun, but the cleaning after this is probably not gonna be as fun as I thought it would be. Well, I'm kind of glad I decided to open it like this, cause at least doing this you can kind of see that like the color of it. I'm not gonna spill it. I really hope I don't actually spill it. That's a little worrying, but yeah, it's completely clear. This is making me feel like this is probably possibly grape, maybe apple, maybe pear, because I think those are the fruits that typically produce juice that is clear instead. But right, let's give it a go. Yeah, first and foremost, before I even drink it, like putting it near my mouth, I'm getting a very strong scent of grapes. Like I guess if you poked it through instead, you wouldn't get like the smell as strong, but like right now I feel like I'm just getting sucker punched in the nose with like nothing but grape juice. This is very strong. It's not just grape. There's something else in there, but I can't tell what the something else is just yet. We'll find out. What did I just drink? The smell is an obvious grape, but the taste is a little off. I don't actually know what I'm drinking right now. Okay, you know what? Please tell. Do tell what's in this. Oh, it really is made up of all three, huh? So this is made up of apples, pears, and grapes. Yeah, I do not taste the apple in this. I'm tasting like 40% pear and 60% grape. I feel like the smell of the grape is probably messing with my mind to the point that anything that is too mild, I'm not tasting at all. So it's cool that they mixed in all three, although I only taste like 2 of the 3 juices in this. Thankfully, due to me being very careful this time, they did not spill it everywhere. And from the smell of this, I don't think I will. Thank you very much. It's because of the fact that the pear and grape is mixed. I feel like the usual very strong taste of grape juice things is more suppressed. The same could be said for the pear, because the apple that is mixed in along with the other 2 probably helped to soften the taste of it overall. This probably spoiled carton of grape juice here. I say probably spoiled because I bought this like last year and it was supposed to expire the 10th of March, so this is an expired carton of grape juice. The reason why it is expired is because the taste is so strong that I could not stand finishing it, so I drank it like bit by bit and it just ended up being forgotten. I'm probably need to throw this out later, but even this is only 10% juice, and this drink at 27% tastes mild enough to not make me unable to finish this entire cup. So yeah, I would say this is actually pretty good. Like 10 out of 10 would be something I would say if I was an actual review channel, but I am a true professional liquid connoisseur, and so we will give it a very good JK's juices out of 10 instead. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, so they're probably going to call the cops on me pretty soon, so let's get this done before they actually do that for everything I've said so far. I mean, I'm totally innocent, of course, but let's not take the risk and finish this as soon as we can. This is Shizuka Rain's Shizurin no Otona no Cocoa. Oh, this is chocolate? Wait, is this actually safe to drink? Like, I'm pretty sure this collab was supposed to come out like 4 months ago. So like, if this is a chocolate drink that has been sitting in like Family Mart for 4 months, like it says here, like the actual like type of drink this actually contains milk in it. I mean, I'll try it, but also here's the top of the thing in case you wanted to see what it says. I think these are things that are related to what the VTuber normally says, like this Saikyo Mama and I don't know what that means, but and the speech bubble also says like, how you doing today? Anyway, let's try the drink out. I don't know if I should actually be shaking these drinks before actually consuming them. Like, these 2 are fruit juices, so I feel like there hasn't been a need to, but with something like chocolate with milk in it, I'm a little more worried. So as you can see, this is very, very chocolate looking. Like, I don't think there's much else I need to say about the actual look of it. But it's actually not bad. Like, actually not bad. I mean, it's not spoiled. I don't taste any curdles, and it's not like completely sour, but yeah, I don't know about Otona no Cocoa. Like, Otona no Cocoa means like adult's chocolate, and typically when it comes to Japanese like snacks and the like, when they say it's an adult's chocolate, they typically mean that it's chocolate that's a lot more bitter, so you can expect it to typically imply that this is gonna be dark chocolate, so maybe 70% and above in terms of cocoa content. But this does not taste like that. Oh, you know what this does taste like? It kind of tastes like the Roy's chocolate, not the normal like round one with the wave on it, but like the actual like square ones with the like entire cover of chocolate on top. If you got that, but the normal one and not the dark one, I feel like it would taste like this. like it does still give, the taste still gives off some level of that image, but compared to something like a Otonano Cocoa Pocky or some of like your Starbucks or Goldiva's equivalents of this is less bitter but more refreshing, and it feels a lot more like something I could drink on a normal basis because of the fact that it's not that depressing like super dark chocolate because ooh I wanna like lose weight but I don't wanna go give up my chocolate, so I'm gonna eat super bitter chocolate and be like ooh not healthy, you know. No, this is a good balance of trying to get the cocoa taste more so than the milk, because like you know with usual chocolates it's like what you're getting more is the milk and the sugars rather than the cocoa itself. This does a good job of giving you that cocoa taste. But I feel like I would be very fine with drinking this like on a normal basis. You know, like when I'm just playing games or streaming, I'll be like, yeah, I could have this drink, especially if I could warm this up somehow. I would drink this on a cold winter's day. I mean, it's hot chocolate at that point, so it's I guess it's normal, but this is very well balanced, like chocolate, and I do quite enjoy the taste quite a lot. Yeah, I guess it does make sense as well, because like back here it does say that like milk is less than 50% and there's cocoa powder used in it. I feel like I taste more cocoa powder than actual like normal chocolate in this, which I am very, very appreciative of, to be honest. Every day would be a little off the question, but suffice to say I could drink this quite often and very much enjoy it. So obviously these two are very different drinks, so comparing it like this is not a very good comparison. So that's not what I'm trying to say. I just mean that like depending on my mood on the day, like if I just came back from work, I'll probably go for this instead, the Mito. No, this is the Mito one. I'll go for the Mito's peach tea, I suppose. Then like on a normal rest day, I would probably go for the chocolate instead. So I guess maybe when I'm feeling like in the middle of the two of this, like it's a day where I just got back from work, I mean I don't want something too heavy or too light, I can go for this. Either way, I would say all three are actually quite good. Like they are better than what I would typically expect to get from a convenience store. I'm surprised that they only cost as much as they did because they really aren't that expensive. But yeah, that would be my rating of all of the three drinks. I do hope you enjoyed this segment of the video. This has been brought to you by me, the professional liquid connoisseur. You know, all of this actually turned out pretty well, huh? We got to drink a bunch of waifu VTuber juice, and in spite of the fact that it was expired, nothing really bad seemed to have happened. Like, I feel This is quite a coincidence, huh?
액션 RPG黄金の絆
Yes! I don't know what was going on, but that was a trip. JK VTuber juice, huh? Says here it expired in April. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't stupid enough to drink this. Hey, me here. I don't know what the end of the video ended up being in the end. But if you enjoyed the video, do feel free to like and subscribe. I'll probably talk more about some of the weird stuff I find in terms of anime collabs here and there. Although I don't know if everything will have a weird trip at the end like this one did. It just came to me at the spur of the moment and I decided to toss it in. But yeah, hopefully it was enjoyable as well. Anyway, I also wanted to take the time to let you guys know that I'll actually be streaming some of those very bad games that I've been talking about, that I've made 2 videos on in the past. Not specifically those 2, but the ones for the videos I'll be working on in the future. So if you're interested in seeing that, do feel free to drop by over on Twitch. But yeah, if there's enough interest, I could do these games on YouTube instead, so do let me know. The streams themselves will be on Sunday 3:30 PM Japan time, so when my usual Sunday streams are. The next time I'll be doing one of those streams will probably be next week, not this week, even though this video comes out this week, since Sunday is another Iron Attack live, so I'll be going for that instead. Also, I'm not sure if you guys will be interested in this, but if you guys want a place to chill together as well, I could set up a Discord or something, so let me know if you guys are interested in it. But until then, I'll be heading off now, so take care and bye bye.